when your story is already written. You just have to get up and you have to get to it. You can be the victim or you can be the victor. What's up, YouTube? It's y'all girl NeneTheGreat, and I am back with another video, y'all. Of course, today's video is gonna be a banger. Today's video is gonna be a little bit emotional for me because this situation really like changed my perspective on a lot. This was one of the hardest times I've been through as a young adult. This was a really hard time. Of course, y'all, I have my coldest water bottle here with me because I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking, so I'm gonna need me a little sippy, drinky, like cool. But most definitely, if you guys want to get one of these water bottles, make sure you click the link down below. I love the water bottle so much, y'all. I have literally had water in here since yesterday and it's still cold. I love it. No refrigerator or anything, so I love it. Y'all click that link. It's a giveaway link, and it's a link where you can just go actually buy you one yourself with my promo code, which is NeNe, N-E-N-E. But anyway, y'all, let's get straight into this video. So today I'm going to be talking about trusting your process and the importance of walking by faith and not your own understanding. That is hard. Faith is when you believe that no matter how bad a situation is, God is going to pull you through it. No matter how bad things may look, it's going to work for the better. And your best interest is going to be in the end. Even when it seems like it's not, you have to have that faith that it will. And that is what will carry you through those tough times, just having faith. So today's video, like I said, is going to be a little emotional for me. I'm going to try not to crown a two. I don't want to crown a two, but ain't no telling. So basically, I've been through a lot in my life, but this particular situation, y'all, it really woke me up. It really opened my eyes. This situation changed my perspective on life. It changed my perspective on my attitude. It changed my perspective on the way I respond to things. It changed my perspective on the way I react to people. I learned to stop having expectations. This just was a really tough time in my life. It broke me down. I think I probably was at my weakest going through this. So, enough talking. We're gonna get straight into this video. Boom. So this is what happened. Last year, 2019, was literally one of the worst years of my life as a young adult. I experienced so much loss. I had started working at CVS Pharmacy in June of 2019, and everything was fine. Everything was cool up until when me and one of, I'm gonna say, old heads got into it. This lady had been with CVS Pharmacy for years, double-digit years, and she was picking with me. Then her daughter ended up working there. Once her daughter started working there, that was even worse. It was just little drama here and there. Everybody always made it seem like I had attitude or I was upset, and y'all see me on this channel. If people that know me know it's no cap in my rap. This is my personality. I am this person. But I do not kiss butt. I don't care who it is. I do not kiss behind. And I sometimes, maybe I do come off rude. I'm not too sure. But I'm woman enough to accept responsibility for my actions. As long as people are woman enough or man enough to communicate. Communication is key. But anyways, her daughter didn't start working there, and once her daughter started working there, me and her daughter ended up having a conversation, kind of like getting off of the odd terms we were on. She even admitted in the conversation, like, yeah, you know, my mama can't do too much. She just went off on me the other day for something I didn't really mean. So me and the daughter was kind of on the same page, you know, kind of like young adult to young adult. Basically, she understood where I was coming from. I understood where she was coming from, and that was just that. But from that situation, it was still drama at the job. Me and one of the pharmacists got into it, and he was very disrespectful. I ended up having to file like an ethics report. Like, it just was getting really, really out of hand. But at the time, I had bills to pay. I had things to do. I wasn't really pushing my business. So it's like I was kind of dealing with things common things that was really beneath me. But at the time, I didn't realize I had a choice. It just was like, man, I'm finna work. I'm finna get my money. They're not finna run me up out of here. But looking back, I probably should have just, well, no, I'm glad everything happened the way it did. It happened how it's supposed to happen. So I'm gonna get straight into this main part. Me and everybody passing words. So I kind of, at CVS, they have a policy where you can go and you can work at different stores. You don't have to just work at the specific store that you are hired on at. So I just started going to other stores working, you know, being away from them and they issues that they had with me that they didn't want to admit they had. I just started going to other stores working. And it even got to the point where the lady's daughter started working there and everybody else always got cut. Like, I put all of this in my ethics report. I let them know, I fear for losing my job. Everybody here is making it seem like they have a problem with me. And of course, I still ended up terminated. The reason why I was terminated is what I'm going to really just tell y'all about. So on October 31st, 2019, which is Halloween, we were all at work. And when the daughter came in, she didn't speak to anybody. She came in. She just was doing her little thing. I'm doing my thing. And I was over at a wall standing still looking for a specific medication. And she walked by and she bumped me. Now, of course, y'all thinking what I was thinking, you beat her up. But no, I didn't do that. I thought before I reacted. Because I'm in a public place. I just recently had a situation with my sister in a fight. If y'all haven't seen that video, I'll put it down below, which is one of the worst mistakes I had ever made. And in my mind, it's like, Nene, if you react right now, you're going to lose the things that you have worked so hard for. So I had to really, you know, just swallow that hard pill of being like assaulted and just suck it up. But another reason why I didn't react is she bumped into me and she kept walking. But about 2 minutes after she bumped me, the police came around the corner and said, did somebody call 911? Keep in mind, this young lady was over on her cell phone behind the counter. So in my mind, it's like either this was a setup or God just sent that sign in here and he saved her and he saved me. He did both of us a favor because I needed that sign. And basically that just reminded me, like, Nene, don't do it. You have so much to lose. It reminded me of the situation with my sister where I almost had, you know, that assault charge and all of that. It just really, really opened my eyes right quick. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to react. I'm not going to go bump this girl. I'm not going to go, you know, go off on this girl again, so with this girl. I'm just going to wait until I get off. And I'm going to file a report again. So I guess that reaction wasn't enough for her. So I'm in the middle of the walkway and she walks by and she steps over me and she bumps me again. So at this point, it's like, you really want me to whoop your ass? But y'all, I refrained. And this is where the growth started coming in. And I was forced to grow. The old me, it would have been nothing to talk about, nothing to think about. You touched me, I have the green light. You touch me, that's green light. Like, it's up. That's the green light. But we grown. You're in a professional setting. This is a business setting. You have bills to pay. This your bread and butter. Because if you get fired and she press charges, what you gonna do, Nene? You ain't gonna do nothing but go sit in jail. And that's not, I couldn't let nobody trick me out of my position like that. So I literally turned the other cheek. And that's so important, y'all. Sometimes we have to turn the other cheek. No matter how much a person is poking and poking and poking and jabbing. Sometimes that higher road is so hard to take, but it's worth it in the end because the blessings God is going to give you and the blessings you're going to receive tops that temporary anger, tops that temporary frustration you might feel when you are being tried. So I was tried, y'all. I was tried so many times within like a couple of hours, but I kept my composure, and that right there is why I'm so proud of myself to this day. Yeah, I felt weak, I felt played, but sometimes feeling weak and feeling played is way better than catching a case. And whoever watching this, if you struggle with your anger and you feel like you gotta always react, you feel like you gotta always go off, sometimes walking away and letting the person have it is so much better than catching the case. It's not worth it. Once your record is messed up, your record is messed up. Once you ruin, once you ruin your reputation, that's just that. That's what people are going to know you for. So before you let somebody trick you out your position, really think about like, is this worth me reacting? Is this person even worth my time? 9 times out of 10, they're not. 9 times out of 10, they are not. Because anybody that is worth something is not going to be putting you in a position to lose. Period. They're not going to be putting you in a position to lose at all. And in that moment, I just realized so much. It was like on the inside, but on the outside, I had to keep my composure, So I'm like, okay, don't react. When you get off, you file a report. You call your pharmacy manager. It's like I had to play a game that I was not, nobody prepared me for this game. I was ready, somebody touch you. Hey. So it was really hard, but I had to do what I had to do. It comes with adulting. You have to put your pride to the side. It comes with adulting. Y'all, I feel so played. When I say play, I feel so weak. And it's like, now I know, Nene, you wasn't weak in that situation. You were actually strong. But at the time, I felt weak. I felt disrespected. I felt belittled. I feel like I need to show this girl I'm not the one. But what was that gonna solve? Nothing. It was gonna solve nothing. At the end of the day, this girl mama been with this company for years, and all I was gonna do is end up fired wrongfully like I did. So let me tell y'all, still didn't react, kept my composure. Then I reached down for something. As I'm pulling back to grab what I was reaching for, she comes up from behind me. I don't have eyes in the back of my head. I don't see you coming from behind me. When I reach back, this girl pushes my arm. Oh, watch where you going. Or something she said. That was it. That was the final straw. Now, I had been being strong all day. And I had been letting Missy Pooh make it. And I didn't pop off. I didn't drag nobody out the pharmacy. I didn't go ham. I didn't shove. I didn't do nothing. The things that were going through my head, I did not do it. I kept my composure. But now you touching me. Because see, you could easily say, oh, I walked by and it wasn't enough room and I bumped you. But you literally took your hand and you touched me. You touched me. So that woke up the other side of my brain that I had been let sleep and rest. So when she do that, the pharmacist immediately turns around and he say, what's going on? And I'm like, I don't know who she talking to. See, now I'm giving them their reaction that they were looking for, and I wish I would have never did that. But now I'm giving them their reaction they've been looking for. So once I say that, I go around because I'm getting ready to go. I actually was checking out a customer. So when I say that, she what? Like start, So I'm like, I said I don't know who you talking to because you're not talking to me. Oh, I am. I said, man, shut up. Like I start little girling her, but at the same time, I'm reacting. I'm giving the devil that play that he wanted. I'm letting the devil use me instead of me keeping my head strong, instead of me remembering any walk by faith. This is happening for the better. Some kind of way this situation is going to turn around for your good. I didn't look at it like that. Looked at it like you playing with me. I wasn't trusting this process. I wasn't trusting this situation because you playing with me. You making me feel weak. You making me feel triggered. And I should not have done that. Don't give in to people like that, y'all. So we go back and forward. Once I say what's up and you still talking, okay, now I'm going too street. You're not this street. So let me just let it die down. So we go back and forth, whatever like that. I tell him, all right, I'm finna go ahead and leave. I'll do the honors, I'll leave. She can say I'll leave. So of course, she loud, she mad, she crying, all this other crazy stuff. But in real life, that version of me, I could have brought that out, but I get mad just thinking about it. But I was just trying my best to alleviate messing up the things I've worked so hard for. So I left. Okay, I left. I called the pharmacy manager. I let her know what took place. She said, okay. I got back to work. The young lady wasn't there. And from there, from her not being at work, one day I got a phone call saying, hey, we had to file a report. No, I got a text message, hey, and you just text me everything that happened. I text the story of what happened. I still had the messages to this day. And from there, I got a phone call, hey, you know, what happened? I tell them my story, tell them how I was assaulted 3 different times. The camera is right above us where I was assaulted. Y'all know what these people told me? They tell me, oh, well, we can't use the video because it's not really clear on who bumped who. So my thing was, sir, I was standing still. How is it not clear on who bumped who? I was standing still. I can't bump somebody if I'm not moving. This young lady literally walked past me and bumped me. Yeah, we weren't able to determine anything, but it was said that you made a comment, which was a threat, So, y'all taking hearsay of people that I've already filed an ethics report on. Y'all sitting here telling me the video proof that y'all have, y'all cannot use that, but y'all can go off this hearsay of a threat that I did not make. This is the position that I was in, y'all. And at that time, it showed me like it's nothing you can do. Sometimes in some situations, you just have to take that L, and there's nothing that you can do. Like, this was literally, I was so frustrated. So let time go by. Lady called me into the office. We're going to have to terminate you and all this and all of that. You know, that was a threat, and CVS does not stand for things like that and this and that. And I'm like, okay, you know, I didn't make that comment. And the pharmacy manager, and I have proof of everything she said. The pharmacy manager was like, you know, I'm so let down by this lady and her mother. You know, I can't believe that they would go so far, and they were really wrong. I tried to save you from losing your job, and I really, you know, I really don't think that this is fair. I mean, she's telling me all of this, but at the same time, you seen them picking with me from the time I have been working there up until now. I asked for several transfers. I asked to be transferred. You didn't want to grant that to me. So I don't even trust what you're saying, because honestly, you was down with the clique. So I don't believe you. But hey, it is what it is. You're trying to save yourself. Maybe you think I'm going to go crazy in here. You trying to save. But it's not even worth it. Because in that moment, I was humbled. I was so, I don't know if it's humble or humble. I say humbled. But I was very humbled. Like, I can't believe you can really just do nothing and still be targeted. But that's the same thing Jesus went through. So I looked at it like, these are common things. And I just got to find another job. I just have to start pushing my business. But y'all, not only did I go through that, but a month prior to this happening, because in September, Hurricane Imelda came through. Y'all, my car was totaled out. So not only am I going through this drama and this discrimination at the workplace, but I've also been stripped of my independence. I don't have my vehicle anymore. Then I have to worry about, of course I'm worried about getting to work, but I have to still be getting to school. So I ended up having an anxiety attack. I was rushed to the emergency room. I had to be off of work for like 5 days just to rest my mind and rest my body. I was so stressed. I was depressed, y'all. I didn't see the light. I just felt like I'm 21 years old and my life is just in shambles. Like, I didn't understand, what did I do to deserve any of this? I'm like, God, where you at? Where's you at? Help a sister. What's going on? What did I do? Like, I didn't get it. I did not get it at all, but now I do. So I went through all of that. My car getting totaled out. my classes. I had to be dropped out of my classes. I lost my job. I'm being bullied at the workplace. This girl done put her hands on me and I still lost my job. Then I get home and I'm depressed. I can't find a light. I don't have energy to get up. I don't want to cook. I don't want to push my business. I don't want to do anything. I wanted revenge. I wanted to understand why me. That's all I could understand is I want to understand. But that was my problem. I was working on my own understanding and not by faith. I'm not trusting my process. Nene, this is all a part of the plan. Nene, this is all a part of where you're going. Nene, this is all a part of what you're going to be doing in the next couple of months. This is a part of March. I'm going through this at the end of last year for what I had to do in March. And in March, what did I do? I started my YouTube channel. I began to gain the platform that I deserved so that I can talk and I can preach and I can help people to see things that they weren't seeing, so I can help people to get relationships with God, so I can sit here and tell this story so y'all can understand trusting your process is so important. Because just last year, I was broke, car gone, wrongfully terminated, failing my classes, no drive, no energy to work. I was hurting. I was depressed. I was just in my room. I didn't want to talk. I barely was even talking to people. I'm going through so much. I'm losing friends left and right. I'm losing people I care about left and right. So many people said it's showing their true colors. I feel like I'm all alone. All I have is my boyfriend. If me and him not into it, because I'm taking my frustration out on him half the time because he worked there too. So I'm like, oh, I'm mad at you too. Then I got my mama. It was just so much that I went through, y'all, and I was at my lowest. I'm like, man, I don't even have friends to call and talk about this stuff too. Like, I was hurting so bad. And it's not the fact, oh, I lost my job. It was just everything together. It was so much on me mentally and emotionally. Then I'm trying to talk to professors, but if you're a college student, you know how them professors are. Some of them just don't care. They don't have any understanding. I'm like, I'm trying to get grade changes. I'm trying to get extensions. They not hearing it. I'm like, man, I don't even have. I was at a point where I felt like my back was against the wall, and I was just constantly being attacked. But how I came out of it, I got on my knees and I prayed. And I let it go, and I got up, and I realized I cannot let this keep me down. I cannot let these people have that much power over me. I cannot let these situations have that much power over me. Nene, you can get another car. Nene, you can get another job. Nene, you can appeal your financial aid. Nene, you can, I had to realize it was not the end of the world. But my thing to y'all is, I know it's hard sometimes when you are in bad spots. You do not see the light. It's hard to keep going. It's hard to dig yourself out of that hole when you feel like you're so deep and there's no hope. But all you have to do is lean on God. Do not lean on your own understanding. Your own understanding and your own mind will drive you crazy. We do not know the answers to everything. You might think you know the answers, but you don't. You have to just literally walk by faith. You have to say, God, I'm giving this to you. I know you gonna help me some type of way. And that's what I did. I started pushing my business, and my business was booming. When I say booming, I had never had so many orders in my life. But that's because I got up and I kept going. That's because I got on my knees and I prayed and I talked to God. Lord, I'm giving my problems to you. Father God, turn my situation around. Father God, give me strength mentally, physically, and emotionally. And he came through for me. When I tell y'all I was depressed, I didn't understand, what is going on. I felt stripped of everything. I felt stripped of I couldn't even, I was like, I felt like, man, for all of this, I should have beat the girl up. For all of this, I should have not been paying the car note. Because everything was just still taken away. And it's like, I was like, man, I do right by people. I pay my car note. I do this, I do that. But it's still, when it's time for things to change, it just happens. And it just happened, y'all. But my thing to y'all is, please trust your process, because I went from doing all of that, suffering all of those losses, taking all of those L's, to getting up and pushing myself. And then I get to January. January come, business booming. February came, I made a nice amount of money for my business. Like, my business was literally growing. Of course, I was still learning. Of course, I still had to budget and different things like that. But it's a part of the process. You have to learn. You cannot be scared to learn. To grow, you have to learn. So it just was like, man, I went through all of this, but things are really turning around. And from that point, after all of that, March came, and my business, I had to stop. So I literally was running my business from December, January, and February. But y'all know coronavirus broke out in March, the spring break of March. So like the second week of March, that's when the virus broke out. So once the virus broke out, I had to stop cooking, because I don't want to risk myself getting sick or any of my customers getting sick or anything like that. So I had to stop cooking. Then it's like, man, okay, I've been working, I've been trying to do this, I've been trying to do that, but now the whole world shut down. What am I supposed to do? I have dreams I'm trying to get to. I have things I'm trying to get to. I have things I have to buy. So I woke up one day, I'm like, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna make a YouTube channel. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't ask for help. I didn't nothing. I just got up and I just made the channel. And I was like, man, I don't know how this gonna go. Man, I don't know how this gonna go, but I'm just gonna shoot my shot. Man, there's a lot of people at home right now. Hopefully I'm starting at a good time. Hopefully I'll be able to give me a support base, you know, something like that. But I never expected for 47,000 of y'all to tune in to me so quick. I never expected for people to be in my DMs thanking me on the daily for the videos that I drop that motivates them, thanking me on a daily for the things that I'm doing, and I'm barely getting started. Y'all, I've only been on YouTube for literally, 3 months now? And the love, the support, it has been so surreal. It's like all I had to do was trust my process. All I had to do was understand I took those L's, but it was going to bring so many blessings later on. And I know, y'all, it is so hard when you going through it. It's like you sitting there saying that, Nene, man, trust me. I understand it is hard to have faith when nothing is going right, but I promise you it's a silver lining, baby. I promise it's gonna happen. We all have our time. Don't compare yourself to the next person. Don't compare yourself to any of your friends. Don't compare yourself to your parents. You live your life for you. You trust your process, and to trust your process, you have to have faith. You have to have faith in God. Get you a relationship with God. He turned all this around. He turned it around. Way when I was going through all that stuff at that job, God knew what was going to happen in March. He knew what was going to happen in May. He knew what was going to happen in June. He knew what was going to happen in July. He knew what was going to happen. Your story is already written. You just have to get up and you have to get to it. If I would have sat and I would have stayed pitying myself and wanting a pity party and feeling like I'm the victim, you can be the victim or you can be the victor. You can be the victim and you can sit and you can hurt and you can cry. You can want everybody to feel sorry for you, or you can be the victor. You can get up and go after what you want and win and have victory over your life and over your dreams and towards your purpose. Me, I chose to be the victor. Forget being a victim. I don't need a pity party. I don't need to be the damsel in distress. Everybody feels sorry for me. No. I'm going to get up and I'm going to get out and I'm going to get it. But I had to get to that point. I had to hurt first. I had to get it out first. Because you have to be in a good place on the inside before you can really, really just flourish completely. It starts within. So I had to learn I had to go through what I went through at that job, and I had to be humble because, oh, you feel like you always gotta react to something, but let me put you in a position where you have no choice but to not react. Let me put you in a position where you are forced to turn the other cheek, because I'm quick to say you touch me, it's up. I was quick to say that, but I was shown a different level of strength that I didn't even know I had. I didn't know I was strong enough to let somebody bump me and not react. I didn't know that. But I had to be put in that position for me to see it. I had to, because without that happening, let me tell y'all, it'll be a whole lot of reactions out of me from just February up until now. Y'all got a completely different version of me. A lot of people probably wouldn't even like me, but you go through to get through. Everything you go through is molding you and shaping you to become who you are supposed to be, getting you closer to your destiny. You cannot unlock new doors with old keys. You cannot win if you are using your old habits. You have to let your old mentality go to get to your new purpose, your new level. And that's what I had to do. Like, I really, really feel I was tested, but not just by them. I feel God was testing me, because if I can do that, I can do anything. If I can be bumped, let me tell you, this is not easy. It's not a good feeling, especially when you train to go in real life. Like, on everything I love, trying to go. When you are that type of person, but you can sacrifice everything that has been instilled in you at that moment, you winning. I'm proud of me. I did that. So that's just my thing to y'all. I'm glad I didn't really just get super emotional how I thought I would. But yeah, like, y'all, I mean, I really went through it, baby. When I say went through it, it was crazy, but I'm here now. New car on the way. New money every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay. Just trust your process. I promise you it's going to be worth it in the end. I really hope this video helps somebody out there. If you have been struggling with trusting your process, if you are struggling with getting up and doing it, get up and push yourself. On days you don't even feel like doing it, you have to keep pushing, because you never know who you might need to help. I know this video, if this video helped at least 5 people, that's fine with me. If it just helped one person, that's fine with me. But I know that everything I've been through it for a reason, and it's most definitely to inspire and motivate others to keep pushing. So thank y'all so much for tuning into this video. I was so ready to give up, y'all. Like, I was to the point where I just was like, I mean, why am I here? Why am I here? I feel like everything around me, just, if I touch it, it was failing. The car was gone. The job was gone. The classes was gone. The friends is gone. I feel like I didn't have anything. But I still had that drive. It was just up under all of that pain. And sometimes you got to get through that pain. You got to dig through that pain so you can get to your drive and your ambition and them goals that you're going to accomplish and them dreams. So like I said, y'all, trust your process. Get on your knees. Talk to God. Set you some prayer alarms. Fast for 2 days. Fast for 1 day. Go without things, sacrifice things that you normally wouldn't sacrifice, so God can work through you and get through to you, you know, in ways like never before. It is possible. Get your relationship with Him. If it was not for me realizing that God has a plan for me and that I'm worth something, I probably would not be where I am right now, sitting here talking to y'all, motivating y'all. So just trust your process, y'all. Thank you so much for all of the support so far. I really appreciate y'all. We're on the road to 50K. I will be doing a 50K giveaway, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And I just love y'all so much. I'm so grateful for y'all. And thanks so much. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I hope y'all enjoyed this little story time. And I'll see y'all next time.